Sometimes to be the best parent that you can be, you need to take some time to fulfill your own needs. Joining us now is Dr. Tim Hope. He's a clinical psychologist, and he's here with tips on how to take care of our own needs as parents. So nice to have you here, Dr. Hope.
Morning.
Self-care for parents. I think all parents are guilty of putting everyone else before themselves.
Especially as a first-time parent. So you're coming into this new role, this new responsibility. It's a huge responsibility, and so it can be very easy to overlook your own needs. And so critical is, think about it as if you were on an airplane. The first thing that you do if there's an emergency is you put that oxygen mask on yourself, and then you help your child, right? So we want to make sure we're doing this kind of attitude and this kind of strategy when we're taking care of ourselves, so that we're better able, better resource, more energy to take care of our kids.
And it makes sense. You can't care for someone else if you're not caring for yourself. Easier said than done. I think it is very difficult, especially if you're, have a million things going on in your life. It's hard to kind of make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you're going to give some suggestions, which is wonderful for caring for physical, emotional, social, intellectual, and spiritual. Let's start with the physical. What are some ways that parents can take care of their physical needs?
Right, so we have the new routine that you're trying to establish, so reconnect with your old routines. Get some exercise every day. Do some stretching. Do some exercise with your child. That is just going to create a healthier body. Make sure you eat right. Make sure you're eating good foods that are nourishing for yourself, that really help you to give good energy to you, and so you don't feel depleted by the foods that are really easy to eat, the processed foods, the high sugar foods.
And sleep is something that, we all could get more of, but it's very important.
Yeah, sleep when your child sleeps. Sleep as much as you can. Oftentimes, new parents especially are feeling like, well, if my child is sleeping, then I need to catch up on laundry or bills or those messages that people have left. No, forget it. Get to sleep when your child is sleeping. Take naps when they sleep, and that's rejuvenating.
And massages or intimacy with your partner, just reconnecting with your partner, those things can be really beneficial.
Yeah, that physical connection. I mean, we're human beings, right? So just like our baby needs to be held and needs to be cuddled and massaged, we need that too. So give and get some of that tender care for ourselves. That can help us rejuvenate.
You suggest take a hot shower, and we hopefully are able to shower every day. So it's something that you need to do anyway, so you can really be a good time for yourself.
Right. There have been plenty of times as new parents I've heard them say, I just don't even have time to shower. Well, take that 5-minute hot shower. That can be really nice, gives you that 5 minutes of space and a little bit of time to check out.
Right, exactly. Let's move on to emotional and social needs. Spend time with friends, and that can be with their kids as well.
Right, so you might have a play date with some of your friends who also have kids. So do some of that connection with other adults. Spend some time talking with another adult, using adult language, talking about adult topics. That can really help you to rejuvenate your emotional needs, but also make that social connection with others.
And alone time is just as important.
Right, so making sure that you spend some time, even a few minutes when you first wake up, just spend some moments alone of what you might want to do today, what you enjoyed about the day before, and what you might think about in the week, say, coming up.
So how you can really focus on yourself. Take those moments to do that. Also, prioritize the things that make you happy.
So we all have things that make us happy, so reconnect with those things that made you happy before you had your child. And it doesn't take very long to reconnect to some of those things and have a rejuvenating experience with that. So think about what those things are and work those into your routines. Your child would like to share with them too.
Now we have many more tips here, and we'll put all of these on our website that you can visit later today. But allowing yourself to cry, find things that make you laugh. Let's fast forward to intellectual needs. What are some ways that you can satisfy your intellectual needs as a parent?
So as a new father myself, when my oldest child, who's now 10, came on board, I often thought, this is really great doing some basic learning and playing with blocks. And then I thought, well, geez, I need to connect at a higher intellectual level. I need to talk to an adult about adult stuff. So do talk to adults about adult topics. Read the newspaper or read blogs or rent a documentary from Netflix. Do something that helps to nourish your brain. When your child is being creative, playing with crayons, well, get out some art supplies yourself and be creative yourself. Do things that help to spark that intellectual curiosity for yourself.
Some other things I see on this list are also to return to old hobbies that you may not have done since your baby's birth, or since you actually found yourself beginning the journey of parenthood. So kind of reconnecting to your old self.
That's right, so that we are individuals. We don't lose ourselves as I'm just the parent of this child. Well, you're also an individual who has interests, who has needs, who has curiosities. And so feed that part of yourself. That helps you to be better prepared to feed the curiosity of your child.
Let's talk about spiritual needs. Obviously, attending religious services can be very beneficial.
Right, and so not everyone goes to a particular church, and that's fine. So do meditation on each day, or take a few moments just to be thankful for what you have in your life. Experience some gratitude in your life. Take some time to donate some clothes or some goods that you no longer use. All of these things can help you feel like you're connected to a greater whole, which of course we are. We're all in this together. We're all human beings. People have done this for thousands of years before us. People will be doing this for thousands of years after us. And so being a part of that can help us feel like we're not alone.
Right, and you also suggest every morning when you wake up, just promise yourself just something small each day.
Yeah, just set aside even a goal of, say, 15 minutes out of the day today, I will do something for myself. And that could be in small couple of minute chunks of time. And that adds up over time. And that can really help you to feel more rejuvenated, refreshed, re-energized, and grounded and whole so that you can be there for your child.
That's
too.
right. That's perfectly said, and it's so true. So I'm going to starting today, I will do that every morning. Thank you
Good.
so much, Dr. Hope.
You're
Always
welcome.
great to have you here. And for more information, you can visit us online later today at mymassappeal.com.